welcome to Telling the Tea Tarot. I am Lynette, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you have been here before, then welcome back. If the energy resonates with you, I ask that you like and subscribe. Help me to build this channel so that I can do lives. I'm coming to you from a tent in the woods, and it's hard to upload these videos. Plus, I really like to connect with people, and rather than to pre-recorded, stuff. But it is what it is. I'm just learning this venue, and so I appreciate your support and any help that you can give me with regard to how this YouTube works and stuff. Again, I hope the energy resonates with you. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Don't force anything into your life, right? That's not the way it works. These readings are timeless, and not everybody is on the same timeline, right? So if it doesn't resonate with you now, then check back in a few months. Maybe it will make sense then, right? I mean, something made you come here. Okay. We read for Sagittarius yesterday, so we're reading for Aries today. Aries. Mars. Aries, god of war. Mars is in that triangulation right now with Uranus and the North Node. Illustrious, boisterous, war-loving Mars, right? I don't know. You could be fighting either with yourself or with others. You know, it's funny because Capricorn's been trying to pop out the last few times, but something has prevented me from making that video. I actually started making that video after I had to stop twice. The energy was really intense, and then when I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it, right? I started pulling the cards. I only got as far as the prayer, I pulled 3 oracle cards from St. Michael, and then my friend stopped by to bring me this beautiful candle holder. Isn't that nice? So sweet. Just because she thought I would like it, and I really do. Wrought iron, love it. God bless her. Thank you, Peggy. So maybe you have people bringing you gifts out of nowhere. It's always such a delight, right? Like when somebody just gives you something unexpectedly. It's so sweet and thoughtful. Okay, so Aries. Besides for Mars, we have the Ram, right? The Ram. Isn't that what... So they used to use rams as sacrifices, right? When Abraham was going to slay Isaac, the Lord replaced him with a ram, right? But he was faithful in that he was willing to sacrifice his most precious gift, his only son at that time. Well, from Sarah, his wife. I'm leaving it. Because then I'll have to stop this video and start over, and this is what keeps happening. So we know we're reading for Aries. And this is what we're dealing with in 10th Tarot. But it is what it is. Doesn't matter. As long as we get the messages out there, which is the important thing, to help us to reach our greatest good, right? Because this helps us to connect to our unconscious, to see things that maybe are hidden in our psyche. Help us fine-tune our intuition, right? Okay, so let's get a message from St. Michael the Archangel for Aries, for the beautiful, beautiful Aries, the ram. St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle, be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all evil spirits that wander the earth for the ruin of souls. Right? Okay. Prayer will help this situation. Dear God and Archangel Michael, and anyone else to whom you pray, I ask for your divine intervention. Describe the situation. I welcome your help, and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle, and ask that you send one to me. End the situation quickly. Thank you, and amen. Okay, so there must be something going on between the Capricorn energy and the Aries energy, and St. Michael coming out to give you a prayer for a miracle. So whatever you're going through, trust and believe that it's always darkest before the dawn, right? I know that sounds like a platitude, but it's the honest to God truth, right? Think back in your life when you have gone through some of the most, traumatic times that you thought you would never get through it and you'd never laugh again, or whatever the case may be. And hopefully you're not in that energy right now, but if you are, you probably have been there before in your life. We all have, right? And we'll probably be there again. But trust and believe and pray that it's for your highest good. This is all just a test, lessons that we're learning, right? So for whatever reason, we have to learn these lessons, transmute the pain, right? Transmute the negativity. And then you never have to deal with that situation again in your life, because that will be it. You'll have, what they call it, triune. Anyway, self-respect. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me to see myself as you see me, through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself, and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships, so that I am surrounded by loving and kind people. It's so important, right? The energy that we surround ourselves with. You know, whether you want to believe that or not, affects each and every one of us. So we really do need to be discerning about who we allow around us. Now, sometimes you can't help it. I mean, you're at work or whatever the case may be. People come, people go, right? So unless you can isolate yourself away, which most people can't, you really have to learn to protect your own energy and have a strong aura, like a strong shield around you, right? Because there's so much freaking negativity in the world right now. And just like the radio waves and the microwaves and every other, thing that's out there, these waves are also, connecting with each and every one of us. And this, we are, after all, just, what? We're electronic, right? Electrons, is that what we're made of? Atoms, electrons, protons, neutrons. Yeah, we are electronic. So, if you think of it that way, doesn't shit interfere with your electronics all the time? You're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that, and next thing you know, it's like, take trying to upload a YouTube video, for example. Okay, is that it? Is there any other messages for us, St. Michael the Archangel? Have self-respect. Do not ever let anybody take away your own self-respect. When you love yourself, when you think highly of yourself, when you start vibrating at a, higher frequency, you will, after all, we tell people how to treat us, right? If we don't respect ourselves, then how do we expect anybody else to respect us? But either way, it's going to be a favorable outcome. I knew we wanted another one because we don't want this to be sad. Okay, so he has the scales of balance here too. And I don't want to keep connecting all these readings, but I have to say that, you know, like I said, Capricorn wanted to come out, but also Libra wanted to come out yesterday. And this is the scales. But it's a favorable outcome for you guys, Aries. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation. It's my prayer, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. That's always what we want, right? Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. See, just trust and have faith, and then the outcome will be favorable for everyone. When you respect yourself, then you also respect others, right? And others respect you. And then it works out for everybody's best, even if you can't see it in the beginning, even if it seems like a tower is crashing down on your head. Understand that if you handle it with respect for yourself and for others, it's always going to turn around in your favor. Right, Aries? Thank you, St. Michael. We really appreciate those messages. They're very helpful, I think. Okay, where are we going next? I mean, there's something going on, right? Let's see. Before we start throwing the cards from the tarot, let's grab a couple oracles. Channeled messages. And the cards here. Okay, channeled messages for Aries, please. What does Aries need to know? What's going on with Aries? What is Aries praying about? What's going on with their self-image? And what is this favorable outcome all about? What is going on with my Aries? My Aries friends out there. Air. Why am I thinking air? I think it's swords. It's bringing me back to this. Scales. Which is air. Enlightenment through prayer and meditation will bring you self-respect, love for self and love for others, which in turn will bring you a favorable outcome to whatever it is that you are going through, right? And you know, the goddess Ma'at in the legend of the heart and the feather, right? I mean, I say legend, myth, but truth. But anyway, she would have the scales when a soul passed, and she would weigh the heart against the feather. And that's, you can see here, it's happening. A little spark of light, our divine selves, right? Our spirit selves, our highest selves, that self that connects this flesh body with through a silver cord to the divine. Okay, messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. I do sometimes ramble. I'm sorry. If somebody doesn't want commitment, or you don't want commitment. This could be a job, it could be a relationship. It could be a purchase, right? Like a long-term purchase. I just don't want to have to worry about the payment, right? If something's played out, it looks like it was a romantic love affair, a secret lover, maybe a fuck buddy. Uh-oh. This person's a creativity muncher, right? They copy your work. They steal your ideas. Or you're doing it to them. But be ready for a new experience. Be ready for a new experience. Redirect your dreams. Or maybe you already did, Aries. Be ready for new experience. Raise your vibration to attract what you desire. Okay, right? Doesn't want commitment. Okay, so somebody looks like somebody was fucking around with somebody, and they don't want to be with them. They were just, well, you know. But however this person is, possibly copies your work or steals your ideas. You either are going to or have redirected your dreams, which is opening you up to new experiences. Right? That's good, Aries. I don't know who this fuck buddy is, but if it's you that doesn't want the commitment, make sure that you're honest with this person and let them know. I'm not about that, right? It was just a friends with benefits type thing. Let them know, be honest. Honesty, it's what you need, always. It's not always that easy, I know, because I don't know, maybe this person won't react well. And oftentimes that's what keeps people, it's always the excuse, right? Oh, well, I didn't want to tell the truth because this person's going to overreact. Okay. Yeah, these are people that are in your environment, and it's time to decide. Talk to your angels. I don't know, read maybe? Or you're dealing with somebody who reads a lot or writes. That's attracted. Have yoga. That's the breath, right? The breath. Yoga doesn't always necessarily mean like the physical activity of yoga. It's a mindset. It's a practice. Heart-centered, breath-centered practice, right? Be patient. Somebody's starting to understand your connection. Oh, so maybe somebody was dealing with a fuck buddy because they didn't appreciate you. Ooh, forgery, Aries. So, forgery, that's pretty self-explanatory. Could somebody have forged your name and start to understand your connection again? Yeah. Somebody's playing on your top. Aries. So it could be Aries sun, moon, Venus, rising sign. Or you could be dealing with somebody with Aries in their chart in one of those placements or a significant placement, right? Aries is ruled by Mars. The other sign that's ruled by Mars is Scorpio. I'm trying to... Yeah, you're dealing with a whole Noreen. whole Noreen playing on your top with this fuck shit. Possibly try to steal your identity? Or, I don't know, they forged your name on something. And they're a whole Noreen. They're too funny. Breathe through it. So if you ever find yourself like involved in all of this fuck shit, right, which is probably coming out, I think that's why yoga came out. Breathe. You have to breathe through it. Breathe through it. In, maybe count to 10 and then out, right, before you respond. Because you want to respond. You don't want to react. Then sometimes our emotions take control, and we say and do things that we regret and oftentimes don't help the situation and maybe even hurt the situation, right? Something that could have been a blessing for you turns out to fall apart because of your reaction, even though, you know, it's like somebody comes along, right? I mean, this analogy I'm coming up with, but let's say that you have like your little brother and your kids, right? Your little brother and little sister. And your brother comes up and kicks you, right? Kicks you really hard, right? So you turn around and smack him. Well, your parents never saw your little brother kick you, right? They only saw you smack him. So now they're screaming at you, you're punished, you're crying, you're trying to explain, they're not listening because they don't believe you, obviously, because it's your little brother, and why would they believe you, you know? Something like that maybe going on. That came out of nowhere. Oftentimes when I get channel messages like that, and then I go off on a tangent, I don't remember what I said or why I said it. Which really wouldn't be shocking to anybody who knows me. There's no place like home and rejected. No place like home and rejected. I don't know, maybe somebody's getting kicked out of their house. Let's jump into the tarot and see what's going on. Aries. What's going on with Aries? What is going on with Aries, please? What cards do we want? Okay. Okay, Aries. Now, I already shuffled the shit out of these cards, to be quite honest, so that I didn't have to waste time on camera to do it, but I'll do it a few more times on camera just so that you can see that the cards are shuffled. Being out in the tent with the dew in the morning and stuff, these cards are kind of, I don't know, I feel bad for them, but when I get home and I have all my cards, I'll be happy. I'll be happy and I'll be able to do so much more. But these guys, my travel decks, and I love them too. I'm really glad I have them here so I could do this. Ooh, what flew right out? The Seven of Cups. Choices. Choices and competition, right? Lots and lots of choices. Oh, did I put those cards back? Damn it, I did. I don't know how many to read without them. Let's see. Okay, choices. The star is one of the choices. Somebody's watching. Somebody's watching the star. Maybe the star has a lot of choices, or somebody had a lot of choices, because it looks like the star is turning their back on this person that had all the choices, right? Maybe they put them in competition. Maybe they didn't choose them. Maybe they felt like they didn't choose that. I don't know. But she's got her back to him. And he's just standing there like, what the fuck did I do, right? You got these two ladies down here, one with her hands together. It's like the good angel and the shadow side, right? With her hands over her face, but peeking with her eyes, like, yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to pick? And the angel's like, oh, please pick right. Please pick right. Right? I don't know. Doesn't look like he picked right for his own self, right? Because the star turned her back on him. I say her, I say him. It's not necessarily the case. It could be him. When I say her, it could be her. When I say him, right? Because energies are not gender specific. But the star also represents Aquarius. We're in the Aquarius full moon right now, right? It's probably at like 98% now as it wanes. Anyway, we also have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is somebody watching. See all the birds flying by, talking, watching and talking, watching and talking, watching and talking about all of this competition and choices that somebody put in place of this star energy. Aquarius. Smart, strong, and people are walking away. Yeah, somebody's walking away with their bag packed, right? From the star. And he already turned his back on the star, so maybe he's got to get the step in now, right? And either way, it'll be a favorable outcome, and prayer will help the situation. Just keep your self-respect. But we're going to clarify. Face of the star. Has her back. Star is also Venus, right? Venus just moved into Leo. So we have Venus, who just moved into Leo. Aquarius. We have the Aquarius full moon now. So we have Saturn with Mars. Whew. I think Saturn's in retrograde right now. I mean, it's no surprise that all this stuff is going on, Aries, but just know that this is the time of our lives where we need to examine all of this fuck shit, right? That's what the North Node is for, to direct us toward our soul's purpose. If we do not learn our soul's purpose, our lessons, here, now, what is going to happen? This life is but a day in the life of eternity, right? Endless, endless, endless. It's infinite. Our divine selves are infinite. And we know how energy works. I don't need to explain it to you. We're made of atoms. Research the atom. But we have to do it here. We have to learn it here. So it may be painful sometimes. It may be painful. It is freaking painful. Sometimes. Oftentimes, right? But nobody said life would be easy. It's the road less traveled, right? Which, by the way, is a book. It's a great book by M. Scott Peck, I think was his name. You might want to pick it up. Because it does really help you to learn how to respect yourself, and also the difference between love and, I don't know, codependency, maybe? I don't remember. I read that book maybe 30 years ago, or 20 at least. I don't know, a long time ago. I don't really remember it, other than it was a great book. Helped me on my spiritual journey when I was, young on my path, let's say. All right, we have the King of Swords. So air, and I was saying that when this came out, right? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. But Aries, I think you're dealing with an Emperor right now because, first of all, Aries, Emperor is your card, right? It hasn't come out yet, but look, this King of Swords is wearing the Emperor's robe. This person with all the choices is wearing the Emperor's robe, but he's very immature. He's in his shadow self here. In this card, he's growing up. There's the Emperor's robe, right? So you have this Emperor and his shadow self, let's say, doing all kinds of fuck shit with all kinds of people. Not paying attention to the star that was right in front of him. So she turned her back to him. Again, it doesn't have to be he. It could be she. She, he. Take the messages as they resonate. Flip the energy if you need to. But I'm going to read it the way that I see it because I don't have the time or the inclination to try to be... Never mind. Take it as it resonates. Now you have the Emperor who has grown somewhat from this person that come making choices, that was all over the place, wishy-washy, probably maybe addicted to some stuff, maybe drinking a lot, whatever the case may be. Now he is, look at him. Look at the face on this guy. looks tore up from the floor up, right? I think somebody hit him with a I don't want to say an ugly stick, but yeah, you can see that this is a face that's been through a lot, right? And in a very short period of time, he went from this to this. So whatever this emperor was doing, it aged him, right? That's probably why yoga popped out. But I put those cards away because I don't have the space, and now I can't refer back to them. So either we remember or we don't. But now, here's the great thing. Here's a fabulous thing, Aries. So you have this emperor, right? So he's all like tired and beat up and I don't know, probably just partied way too much, right? Now he's watching you. Feeling like a freaking clown, right? I don't know if you see back there. It's a court jester, right? He's sitting there, defeated. Maybe the emperor is finally leaving behind this clown. But we'll see. But he or she is watching you, Aries or cross watcher. And now he's turning into the King of Swords. The King of Swords is strong, honest, intelligent, right? He tells it like it is. He's not afraid to speak his mind. I think here he was afraid to speak his mind. I don't think he knew what the hell to say, what the hell he wanted at this time. They didn't even see what was standing right in front of him. But now he sees, or he's starting to, right? Because now this is in the subconscious. The King of Wands is using his intellect and his intuition. Seeing that things don't add up. Whatever these energies were saying, whatever they were doing, they just don't add up. But look at this one cup in the middle here that's covered up. That's you guys, right? Someone was trying to cover up your shine, trying to cover up the star, maybe making you out to be something you're not, right? Which is why this person was so confused. But as time passed and they watched, maybe them and you, or this could be you to them, they're turning into the King of Swords and understanding now that this was all, yeah. I can remember some of the channel cards that I pulled out. All fuck shit, right? But sneaky links and stuff, you know. And the people that they were dealing with were whole Norreans, right? That card came out, I remember. Certainly not up to your level, Aries. I mean, you're the star. Right? You're graceful. You're beautiful. You're smart. And you know how to love. Look at you standing in a freaking pool of love. A natural pool of love. And you're naked. And you're naked. Reminds me of when SpongeBob ripped his pants. No? I don't know why. Probably because I see her butt of her crack. Or crack of her butt. I ripped my pants. He thought it was the funniest thing since sliced bread, you know? And then he kept ripping it and ripping it and ripping it. And people were like getting sick of it. It was funny the first time, you know? But like over time, it's like it gets old. And maybe that's what's happening with you guys, right? All of this shit over time gets old. You don't want it no more. So you're cutting it off, right? Cutting off the fuck shit and the people, the fuck buddies, all of it. So go towards your star. Who is the sun? Who is your everything? Who is, I mean, the sun is the happiest, brightest car in the card in the deck, and it's also Leo season, right? It's a Leo card, and we're in Leo season. But as you can see here, like, this is the Emperor's robe that's draped over this big freaking wand. This Emperor's robe is all over this read, Aries. From the immature stage, right? When first I was a child, I thought as a child, I spoke as a child. There's a verse in the Bible that goes something like that. But they fucked up. They did something. That's okay. You know what, Aries? I think you might have fucked up. Because Aries is the Emperor, right? Well, it's okay either way. Because you're learning, right? So whoever, it doesn't have to be you. Again, the energies could be reversed, but it's just a whole lot of Emperor in this read. Right? Started off, didn't know, thought as a child. But as I grew, I realized I no longer speak as a child, or whatever. I can't remember the Bible verse. I mean, I'm not always able to just draw them at will, unfortunately. But I know they're there, and all you have to do is Google them, right? So I grew up, and now I think on manly things, right? I'm cutting off all this fuck shit and these people, or anyone that doesn't help me to achieve my highest good, my best self. I don't want to be around anybody that keeps me in my shadow energies, that keeps me down. I want to soar. I want everything. I want to be happy, and you will be. Because that is a victory lap on a white horse with the Emperor's ribbon, right? On that spear. Yeah, and that's the favorable outcome. Why? Because you respected yourself, and you no longer subjected yourself to all of this stuff, all of this, for lack of a better word, fuck shit, because I can't think of any other better word. You left it behind, you start respecting yourself. Maybe praying, meditating, connecting with your spirit guides, your divine presence, your higher power, which got you the self-respect that you needed to get this favorable outcome, to leave all of this stuff behind, all of these energies behind. I'm bottom of the deck. What? Aries? The Four of Wands. This could be a marriage, but this is it's... Dude. The Sun to the Four of Wands. I've never seen a more favorable outcome, Aries. Unless you want to add in the Nine of Pentacles. Oh my God. Attainment, fulfillment, all of your wishes coming true, Aries. You're making money. You're growing money. Maybe that forgery card has something to do. Now this Nine of Pentacles, right? She's the Empress in the minor arcana, right? And so we don't have the Emperor or the Empress that came out. At least not yet. I think they will. But we do have all of these cards that are showing the Emperor in his, before his complete evolution. He's almost there. The King of Swords. Right? The Emperor is every king in the deck. And then you have the Empress of the minor arcana, which is the Nine of Pentacles, right? 10 is the most pentacles you can have. After that, she's the Empress. So the star, Aries, is your Empress. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. So, if you did something to fuck it up, just make it better, Apologize. Apology goes a long way in this world. People don't ever want to apologize because they're afraid of, the reaction they're going to get or whatever. But you know what? If you're dealing with an Empress and a star who you clearly are, then apologize. They'll accept your apology. You know? They're above all the fuck shit. Okay. Alright, so do we want one more from this deck? I mean, this is beautiful energy, Aries. I was a little nervous when I started out. Okay, one more card from this deck for Aries, please, and we're going to... Oh. Why'd I put that there? Okay. Two of Wands is looking at the Nine of Pentacles. The Star isn't looking at anything, just looking down, minding her business, under the stars, dumping out pictures of emotions. So really clearing herself of all unwanted and unnecessary attachments and energies. And you see one of them walking away, and this guy's got a, you know, like the Fool has that little pack on, that little bandana thingy on a stick that you used to see on Bugs Bunny. This guy's got a whole freaking, what do you call them, like potato sack, 50-pound potato sack or something. Or why am I thinking like 50 pounds of shit in a 10-pound bag or something like that? That's what this guy's walking away with. Behind the star. Oh, she's not even paying no attention. It's all over with. For these people with this person. Oh, Aries, you're funny. Okay, so one more. All right. Well, this one got stuck in my hands. Ugh. I gotta take all three of these. Okay. You have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Discussing, working, growth, decisions, changes, right? Okay. So that's what's happening here. With this King of Wands, it's cutting off all the fuck shit in his life. Maybe he's talking to people that, you know, real friends, true friends that are going to lead him in the right direction and not just, I don't know, use him or tell him what they think he wants to hear or what they want him to do rather than what he should do for his own self, right? Because following the Three of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant who holds the keys, right? Okay, and on the one side you have somebody releasing the dove, and on the other side you have someone practically kissing that poisonous snake. That snake is the same snake. Oh my gosh, guys. Aries. Sorry, this is just... That is the same snake that is underneath, or going towards the Empress's robe in the Empress card. I'll show you if it comes out, because I don't want to just go looking for... Oh! St. Michael. We have Temperance showing up, balance, restoration. Coming from the divine. Blessings coming from the divine. Blessings coming from the divine. Right? Because you went within. Now the Hierophant, again, another kind of emperor in his own right. Because now he's going spiritual. See the red robe? He's still got the red robe. He's leaving behind the snake kisser. Manipulative snake in his grass, right? And this is a poisonous snake. It's not like a nice black snake that just eats the bugs and protects your property. Look, it's, I don't know if you can see the bottom, it's almost got like a rattle on it. It's striped and colored. It's a poisonous snake, and I'm telling you, it's that same damn snake. That's an empress trying to come up behind that empress. You don't get her. No snake can ever defeat the Empress. Okay? Alright, so you have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups coming out doesn't surprise me because the star you have here, you have all the water, the emotions, pouring out all the old and useless emotions and filling up her cup with knowledge, wisdom, intuition, and new love. Doesn't necessarily have to be a new person, but it's a new love, right? Maybe it's a new love with an old person or an existing person. I don't know. But it's looking at things differently in the area of love, taking care of oneself and others, nurturing, loving, caring, kind. I mean, the Queen of Cups in the upright is just the most loving, devoted, loyal, right? And then you have the Chariot. And who is the Chariot driven by? Now, you don't see the robe in this card. But the Chariot is driven by the Emperor, by sheer force of will. And now that I'm looking at this, even though the Emperor is not wearing his robe, this woman that's walking behind the Chariot is wearing his robe, but only from the waist down, right? Right? She's nude from the waist up. Why? There's some people cheering the Emperor on the Chariot ahead on his journey. There's some people clapping for him. Some people don't look so happy. But he's dragging behind him these other two topless people. Which may be the secrets that he's keeping of this stuff that's going on. With that, what was that card? Remember the fuck buddy card, right? Alright, let me see what we got here in the numbers for a second. So you have the 7, the 17. That would be 8, 2, 9. 7 to the 17, that's a big, and what's between them? 10, completion, end of a cycle, right? Renewal, end of this cycle for renewal. Keeping watch, but not saying nothing. As this 9 of Pentacles works our way into the Empress. Cutting off the fuck shit. Could be addictions. Whatever the energies are that aren't serving them anymore. To go towards their happiness. Could be a proposal between, and I say that because you have the Hierophant and you have the 4 of Wands. You also have the Chariot. Another 7. 7, 7. Sevens. Sevens are, I mean, they're knowledge. Aries, this Emperor knows now. He knows. Or she. Or you. And that's fantastic. Good news, good news. Need one more? You know, I was going to grab it straight off the top. I don't normally do that, but I felt like I needed to. And that's because, look at that. Ace of Swords. I'm telling you the truth. This is true. It's all true. Sometimes just, it sounds so ridiculous. But now look who's on the back on a freaking horse. What color is he wearing? He's even younger yet. So this emperor is just now learning the truth and getting ready to move. Hasn't yet. This hasn't yet. He realizes now that this divine connection was a gift from God. Aries. Or she. Why do I always love readings on YouTube? I don't know. Okay, so again, I shuffled these before I even started this video very well, but I will do it on camera just a couple times, especially with these cards, because they are so hard to shuffle. They're slippery, they're stiff, they're too big for my hands. No, so what's everybody doing this weekend? I'm supposed to go out on the jet skis, but it's not really a good day for that today. So I might just go sit at the pool for a while. Right? I mean, summer's flying. Not going to be much more time, I don't think, to be sitting by the pool, at least not here in the Northeast. Knight of Swords, swift, moving, action, messages coming towards you. Two of Cups, a love offer. Do we already have the Two of Cups? No, but we have the Four of Wands. Right? One more. For Aries. Clarifying the spread for Aries. Anything else you want to tell us? Okay, let's clarify this Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, who is the sun and the star. Go in reverse. Okay. I don't normally read reversals, but Aries, the ram. That's a ram-headed goat. Oh, it's a goat. The ram has the same type of antlers, right? Or horns or whatever. Okay, Aries. Now, you may have been stuck in some toxic situation, or somebody, your person was, or is. No, isn't. Is breaking free from. Is, there we go. Okay. Because it came. Okay. Okay. So, you or your person, someone that you're dealing with, or the person that you're thinking of, was in some toxic stuff, right? Drinking, maybe doing drugs, definitely a lot of sex and stuff like that. But they are freeing themselves from it, Aries, to come towards this Queen of Cups, who is the truth, so that they can have their happy life, right? The sun. With this Four of Wands. That's definitely a commitment in a marriage. Not necessarily a marriage, but a strong commitment with the Wands, the Four of Wands and the Hierophant, right? That's institutions, that's contracts, that's oftentimes marriage. But don't come back to me like and say, I'm Aries, I'm an Aries and nobody proposed, it ain't like that. Strength. Okay, so we are in Leo season. Strength is the Leo card. Who do we have out here? Oh, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Oh, I didn't see these. Let's see what's happening here. The Hierophant again. Okay. Again. Ooh, wait a minute now. This Hierophant with... Okay. To have the Hierophant, clarifying the Hierophant is just... It's a lot. I'm trying to just figure this out. Give me a minute, please. The Hierophant, clarifying the Hierophant. Strength. Okay, so it took strength to overcome this toxicity. This toxicity may have been... You may have been dealing with a person that comes off as a spiritual leader, maybe, or like a that has some type of mystic knowledge, occult knowledge, but on the opposite plane, so to speak, if you know what I mean. Aries, wink, wink. You know, but they've been defeated. They have no power over you. They're trying to keep you stuck in maybe in a marriage or a long-term relationship with some type of sex. Maybe even drugging you or keeping you on drugs or keeping you drunk. And really, you know, well, this speaks for itself, right? Also, you better check and make sure that there's not something flaming on that ding-dong, right? Oh, my goodness. Could be dealing with a Leo. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Right? Could be dealing with a Aquarius. We have Leo again. A Cancer. The Moon. We have Pisces. And the Moon. Okay, so we are in a... We have the Moon and we have the star. So it is an Aquarius full moon right now. But this could be secrets. This could be lies. This could be deceptions. But what I think this is, well, it's secret lies and deceptions. But this is this wicked Hierophant. This snake kisser that's on the shadow side of this Hierophant, but his back is to it. Because this Hierophant worships the light. Well, this one, not so much. And this is why you've been stuck, Aries. But you're moving through it. Respect yourself, whatever you were doing or they were doing. It's over. Can't do anything about the past except leave it there, right? It happened for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. You had to go through these things to become the person that you are today and are on your way to being if you embrace your light side, right? So wash it all off. Doesn't matter. It's over. Repent. Prayer will help the situation. Please be on the outside. Yes. Oh, sometimes I can't tell if the ants are on the inside of my tent or the outside. I try to keep all the bugs out of here, but sometimes one will scurry in. Not a big fan of bugs, but I try not to kill them anymore, right? So prayer will help this situation. Have self-respect. You have a favorable outcome. It's all working out. You have a new beginning, right? You have a new beginning. Once you just embrace your own inner knowing. And then you're off in the sunset, right? And a high priestess, of course, is the keeper of the truth. The knowledge of the way, which keeps it hidden, right? Well, yeah, you have a choice to make, for sure. You have a choice to make. You have to leave some things behind. But that's okay, right? That's okay. Because we have to empty out some cups in our life. And you saw the star doing it. She was emptying jugs, right? Things that no longer serve us. People that just we've outgrown. Remember, that saying, a reason, a season, or a lifetime, it's the truth, you know. It doesn't mean anything against those people. It's just that they're not for you anymore, right? If you're hanging around with people that they just don't, it doesn't feel right anymore, maybe you're just resonating at a different level, right? You have to, like attracts like. Let me leave it at that. And here the Nine of Pentacles is out again. The Knight of Pentacles is out twice in this reading. This is entirely and completely wishes fulfilled. And look, here you have the King of Pentacles. So you have the King of Swords, you have the King of Pentacles. I mean, I don't really even think I need to do anything else here. So for a reading that started off a little bit on the, look at that. Look at that. And now she's starting to pick the fruit of her labors. I say she, it could be he. I only just reflect what is shown on the card, right? And now this King of Swords, after having cut out all the fuck shit. And look, who's on the King of Swords throne? Those are definitely rams, right? Or bulls. Bulls, rams, same thing, I think. I don't know the difference between a lot of these animals, but they resonate the same. Because you're looking at things from a new perspective, right? You're seeing things differently. Maybe sobered up. Whatever the case may be, and now you're going to rush in to bring this cup. That's not right. You're not going to rush in and bring this cup. You're rejecting this cup. The King of Pentacles is rejecting this cup. This is the cup with the fish in it. Like, there's nothing in this cup. He don't know what's in this cup. It could be probably all that fuck shit that he just gave up. You know what I mean? Why are they gonna? You ain't gonna drink that poison again, right? Because he's looking at his Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, she is not going to have that that offer reciprocated, and that's not going to bode well. There's going to be a fight. Might be having to stave off some rumors and just gossip and stuff like that over this rejection. But no. Nope. Standing firm. Right? Stable. Just manifesting. Your new life. Justice, could be dealing with a Libra. But the scales are being balanced. And they were balanced. This was the last card in this deck from St. Michael. He's balancing the scales. And now you have Libra coming in to end this reading and balance the scales. Justice. Page of Wands on the bottom. Okay, I mean, we already knew you have people watching you, right? We already knew that. We saw that in the Two of Wands, and now we see it in the Page of Wands. So that's it. I mean, I think that we have all the messages that we need from this read, right? Want to get a closing message, maybe, from our ancestors, yeah? I don't know how long this video was, but the sun looks like it's nice and high now. Hopefully it will upload in a timely fashion, Aries. I don't have any control over that, right? So again, I want to thank you for stopping by my channel and spending this time with me. I hope that my energy resonated with you and that this gave you some clarity on whatever situation you're going through. Remember to always stay positive and know that your favorable outcome is already there for you. So if it doesn't look like that, change your mindset, because remember that we attract those things by our thought vibrations, right? Into our lives. So if you believe it, you can achieve it. Anything. And give people some credit, you know. If there's somebody that needs an apology and you've been unable or unwilling to give that apology, just go give the damn apology, right? And see what happens. You'll be surprised. It may open you up to your whole freaking bright future that you want, right? Or they may just, you know, put the smack down on you. But then that's okay. You did what you needed to do for you, right? That's the important thing. Oh, I did it again. I hate when I shuffle. I'm not paying attention and I shuffle the cards in the wrong direction. By the wrong direction, I just mean one going one way and the other going the other way. So some are upside down, some are right side up. And it doesn't make a difference for the reading, but it irks me. Okay, well, we have Heart Guardian, only because, like I said, okay. So again, guard your heart, love, and let yourself be loved. That really, you needed to see that. Because that goes right with the self-respect, right? Intend and create, right? You are the magician in your own life. Whatever you want to manifest, you may manifest. Act right. Don't be strange. And you can have whatever you want, right? If shit goes on, just understand that, you know, I'm burning off my karma. I'm burning off my karma. It's making me better. It's making me lighter. Like, whatever. Like, just turn it around. Turn that frown upside down, right? Or offer the suffering for your ancestors who have already crossed over. If you want to do that, you can do that too. It's called the apostolate of suffering, where we offer all of our suffering on earth to those in purgatory. That's a Catholic thing, but neither here nor there. They appreciate it. The ancestors. I don't think they don't. Okay, we have She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. You know, sometimes we could take that too far, right? I'm a Scorpio sun, right? But so that's Scorpio, like that untamed Scorpio energy. Believe me when I tell you, I was a wild child. But once you learn to tame that, right, and you start to spiritually evolve, sometimes you can go too far in the other direction, maybe. It's hard to find a balance, right? But sometimes you need to really just let go, right? I mean, Aries, you are the quintessential fire sign, and there was so much fire on this table today, right? So you need to, well, it's okay. Unleash it in a healthy, safe way. Okay? And again, that's what I was saying. Be brave and honest, right? Tell the truth. The truth will set you free. You may be surprised at what happens then. Fire Guardian, I just got done talking about fire, how much fire was in this reading, how much fire is in you, Aries, how much passion is in this whole read. Heart Guardian's here again. Love and let yourself be loved. And finally, we have the moon. And again, we're in the full moon right now. Supermoon, the last supermoon of the year. Take note of intuitive messages. Trust your intuition, Aries. It'll never steer you wrong. Okay, guys, well, that's all that I have for you today. So if you liked what you hear on this channel, again, even though it's a bit of a clusterfuck right now, please like and subscribe to my channel. I promise you it will get better. Have a great day. Love and blessings.